Got my man, DeadPool Domino. Named so because he's lucky that he's alive. Those of you familiar with the DeadPool family, the DeadPool genre, his namesake, DeadPool Domino, and because he's lucky to be alive. He survived a bearded dragon attack when he was a little hatchling. And I cannot believe he didn't pass away. Veterinarian 1000% put him down. But I figured Mother Nature in the wild, if something happened, they don't have the luxuries of the veterinarians. So I wanted him to have a chance to live, even though they told me to put him down, because he's a little guy, and I really loved him. But trying to acclimate him to being handled a little bit. He's gotten a little wild. I used to handle them every day, and kind of as I've separated them out and I have like big tanks, it's kind of harder to get them out when they are at the other end of the tank. He's in a 75 long tank, and I can only reach him if he's in one spot. But anyway, they like to be safe and wrapped up. So he is wrapped. Actually, I have a smaller blanket. I don't have his big blanket like I usually do. I got from the thrift store big soft microfiber cloth. It's like really soft. So I get him out and immediately wrap him in it. Little tail. You can see his tail is almost severed. Like he's supposed to have 4 of those tall scoots. He's only got 3, obviously, because that one on the top was cut off. And he had his legs cut pretty bad, where all that white scarring is behind his neck. But he's coming around really, really good. Yeah, you're good, boy. You're okay. And just holding him like this is a lot of the kind of the acclimation behavior that you can get. Acclimating him, just holding him, it's a huge difference. I know, you're outside. It's colder than I thought. I thought it was warm, but it isn't. I'll bring you back in, okay? Come back in. You're okay. And that pipe, excuse me, the white part where his jaw is on the bottom, he had his jaw broken too. But he's a good boy. He's a survivor. And snapping turtles really are, in my opinion. I love them. They are tough as nails. They survived in the wild. They survived so much. I have a shell of one that survived being hit by a car and grew and lived many years after that. And unfortunately, my dad had an adult coworker, and he was a kid, like one of my grandpa's friends, who used to eat them. And as long as they eat them and don't just kill them for sport, because a lot of people kill snapping turtles just because they have a bad reputation of snapping, which they will when they're defensive, of course. And they only see him on the side of the road. But anyway, he didn't kill them for sport. He actually ate them. And so he would save the shells. And when I was a kid, I would get the shells, which I was horrified because I wanted the turtle, not the shell. But I didn't have a choice. This guy's like an old guy. He used to do that. But anyway, I'll show you all those shells sometime. I've shown them before, but it's been a while. And I don't want you to be a shell. You will not be a shell. You're going to be a whole turtle. And they cannot survive without the shell, of course, because that's their backbone. A little tail. Little tail. You're good, hon. You're a good boy.